Hey y'all, Sean with the news here. So have you seen that video with that repo man getting his head ran over by the car he's trying to repo? Well, you know what? If you haven't seen it, I'm going to show it to you because I got the video here. I'm about to show you a few videos. There's another video that went viral with this mayor of Lumberton Township, New Jersey, who got pulled over. She got arrested for, driving under the influence. And there's a twist to it. So you'll see what happened. I'm going to also show you that video. I also have a third video that I'm going to show you with some rednecks versus Mexicans. You know, it went down. I don't know what city it went down in, but it actually went down. And that, my friend, is a movie you want to watch. So get your popcorns ready and let's watch this first video with the mayor of Lumberton Township, New Jersey. Shout out to Lumberton Township police officers. You know, I don't be shouting out police officers too much, but they did their job. All right, so let's take a watch.
Okay, we're just getting reports that you were swerving all over the road. Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am. Go to the house, buddy.
You alright?
Yes, I am.
I'm struggling to stand a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
You okay?
Yes, I am.
Alright,
Thank
sure?
you.
Okay.
What did you drink?
Vodka.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
We're just doing our job, so.
No, I know you are.
Alright,
So she had some vodka.
this time we have to place you under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Officer Pascal here.
Did y'all notice something? Y'all saw what I saw? So there was a car. I'm going to rewind it. There's the car she came in. She was driving the car. This is a Beamer. This is a BMW, right? So all of a sudden, the car is not there anymore. Did y'all see that? So I'm thinking that somebody hopped in the car, of course, and took it out. But, in a situation like this, who would leave? Maybe they left with the child. You know, they didn't want the child to see it. But she's doing her test right now.
What did you drink?
Vodka.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
We're just doing our job, so.
No, I know you are.
Alright, so this time we have to place you under arrest for driving while intoxicated.
She didn't see that coming.
Officer Pascal here. Ready, back home. Right behind your back home.
Now, do remember, she is the mayor of this city, of this little town. One thing I could tell y'all, nobody is above the law. And they didn't give her a free pass. They did not give her a free pass. Because every time you step behind the wheels while you're intoxicated, right, you're putting somebody else's life at risk. No free passes here. Not even if you are the mayor. It's just hard to pretty much fathom that. You know, when you're in law enforcement and so forth, you're actually going to have to arrest your mayor. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, let's get to the next video, y'all. So this video is with the repo man getting his head ran over by a car, by an assailant, because that's what it is. You know, dude tried to jump in his car and boom. So let's take a watch. We're not celebrating. No, we're not celebrating that. But I'm just being a little animated right now. Can I be a little animated? Let's do it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Look, Sean with the news. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like button. This one is a movie. Let's check it out.
That movie
It's crazy. You heard what he said? Oh, I got me a repo, though. He is celebrating repossessing someone else's car because he's about to get paid. He is celebrating repossessing someone else's car, somebody that's in a financial situation. He is celebrating it. Let me bring back to the start.
That movie
the repo though.
You have a good, sweetheart.
Y'all keep watching. Watch what's about to happen. You see the lights of the car go off, you turn off the alarm. Here he goes, y'all. There he is, hurtling over the flatbed. Now they're in a race. Let's see who's gonna win. Oh! You see what the lady just did? She signaled to the dude in the red car to get out of here. Check it.
Oh my God! Around my fucking head!
There it is.
Around my fucking head! Yeah! You're gonna get sued, boy! You're going to fucking jail!
He said you're about to get sued, boy. What you gonna get from suing this person? He's getting his car repoed. There's no money to get. What kind of lawsuit? What kind of, well, they're probably gonna, I mean, you could get his check, garnished, but, God forbid. But look, it's just a bad situation for this dude right now. Let me rewind it. Look at that. Put his head up underneath there. Bad move.
Oh my God!
She's gonna signal. There it is.
Around my fucking head! Yeah! You're gonna get sued, boy! You're going to fucking jail!
You going to jail, all right?
Oh my God!
She's directing dude how to get out.
Oh! You're going to jail, boy! You're going to jail!
There he is right there. Unfortunately, this is an unfortunate situation, though. At the end of the day, it's like, way off from all fun and games. This is not a good situation for either one of them, because at the end of the day, it's like, for me, I've been in a situation where my car has been repoed, and it wasn't a good feeling. It was just not a good feeling. I lived in Florida, and if you know about Florida, you need a car. You need a car. There are certain places you live in the United States where you will need a car. This is not New York City where you could hit the subway. Back in those days when I got my car repoed, there was no Uber. There were buses, yeah, but those buses were taking a hell of long to get to my location. And another thing is, I lived a distance away from where I worked. So, it was just a situation, man. I needed a car to get around, especially I'm in my 20s, right? I'm in my early 20s, like 20 years old, probably 21, maybe, right? And you're looking to the future like, damn, I want to buy a house someday. Now, this is on my credit report. Of course, it's not there now, but back then, man, it's just a tough situation, and people are really going through this in real life right now. People are getting their cars repossessed, especially with this economy. So when he jumped to the car, he's trying to save something here. He's trying to save something. Maybe he has a job, that's an hour away. He's trying to get to that job, and look, you can only be late for a job so much till they fire you. Right, so we don't know the situation there, and but it's good to know that dude survived that, because his head wasn't crushed. Thank God for that. Thank God he's still alive. And but don't be celebrating repoing somebody's car. Lesson learned: do not celebrate doing this to somebody that's going through a bad situation in life, a bad financial situation in life. Never celebrate someone else's downfall. All right, let's watch this next video. Get your popcorns out, because this one, man, there's so much going on in this video, y'all. Like I said, get your popcorns out. This is the Rednecks versus Mexicans, Mexicans versus Rednecks. They're about to go at it. Now, I'm going to rewind the video probably 2 or 3 times so you could get something, because there are little scenes in there that you need to get. Let's go. So those are the Rednecks right there. Here comes the Mexicans with a car. You heard what he just said? He said, get out of the fucking country. Listen carefully, y'all. There goes the Mexicans in the white van. Now, check out the dude on the motorcycle. He's just living his life, watching the movie, front seat view. I mean, VIP view. He's just there chilling. That's a real Caucasian for you right there. A Caucasian who drinks beer, be at the breweries. He will tell you every beer known to mankind. He's out there in that wife beater and some black shorts on with no shoes on, y'all. Barefooted. Let's rewatch everything. Let's watch it from the top. See, this is my thing. Never tell somebody to get the country. You can't do that, man. This is not your country. Why do these people feel like they could tell they have the right to tell other people that? Look, everybody here except the Indians. The Indians are the only people who have the right to do that, and they don't even do that. Because everybody else is from a different country. Everybody else, including these people, are from a different country. Their ancestors, their forefathers and foremothers came all the way on boats. That's what they came on, ships, boats, all the way from Europe, crossed all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, and came over here. So who are you to tell somebody else to get the... Come on, man. Y'all need to stop it. We need to stop that in 2025, in 2026, 2027. We need to stop that. Stop saying that. Because if they need to get out, especially if they are legal residents or citizens in this country, you can't tell them get the hell up out of the country. You need to get out. How about that? I know you hear it all over, subscribe, but guess what? I'm going to be dropping some bombs on this channel, y'all. So, hey, I'm not only covering news, but I'm also covering videos like this so y'all could, see something from a different perspective. Sean with the news here. Hey, it's all good in my neighborhood. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.